For the definition of terms, a wiki is quite nice because you can have a bunch of people. Basically, you can put up a starter definition, and then you could have a bunch of people in your community come in and sort of manipulate that definition and edit it. And depending on how open or how well known your group is, if you know everyone in your group, you can set it up so they've all got accounts, so that way only people who have accounts can edit it, or you can just leave it wide open and let anyone who finds it come and edit it.
And what is the it you're talking about? Because maybe not everybody...
Oh, sorry. Basically, a wiki is like a website that anyone can edit. I've got a couple of them. I think virtualschool.wikispaces.com is one that you could go to. But I mean, essentially, it's a public website that you, and like a blog, you can set it up so that anyone can edit it, so that anonymous people can edit it, so that you need an account to edit it, those various types of things. Probably two of the bigger servers are Wikispaces. Yeah, that's it there. Actually, that's the glossary project, so that's a good one to go to. That's because that's what you're looking at doing. But that was a project that I did with a bunch of graduate students, and then got a bunch of folks in my field to go in and actually go through and look at it. And so essentially what happened was all the graduate students that are listed there got accounts, and as we went through and started finding definitions, they would go in, and I'd get a starter definition, but I'd get them going through the literature and looking for, you know, improvements to those definitions. And then I think we sent it out to about 12 or 15 people.
This should show the history of your editing, right?
Yeah, you'll notice it's mostly me.
Discussion?
No discussion at all. People would actually email me stuff instead of sending it to me. And even the students, who all could edit it themselves, would email me their definition and say, you know, this is what I think it should say, instead of editing it themselves. So that's why I have so many edits there. But for the daily type stuff you're talking about, a blog would probably be useful for that.
But can you also, if you're doing that with a blog, can you have it somehow indexable or searchable?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, one of the things you'll notice, if you scroll right to the bottom, I think is where it shows up. Like your wikis, maybe it's not there. You can put tags on your wikis. Well, I might have hidden it. I might have hidden it in there, but same thing with blogs. You can put tags or keywords. If you think of like an academic journal where you see the keywords that come up at the front by the abstract, essentially tags or categories work roughly the exact same way. And all the Web 2.0 applications run off of tags because you've got a service like Technorati that essentially is Google for those keywords.
And I've got some of these tagged in here, kind of behind, but if you look at, say if I've got these labels put on here, so if I click on academic blogs, it'll bring up all of the blog posts that are related to academic blogs, and so so it's a quick way to search a blog if you tag everything. And of course, one of the things I didn't mention is that I use this searchable archive myself, so I'm always putting reports on there and noting. I'm noting journal articles relevant to the field, and so I call that abstracted. Each time I have one of those, I abstracted. Of course, I write the abstract of the, or I copy and paste the abstract of the journal in there, so I can go back and I've got all of it tagged. So it's kind of like doing a very quick library search.